My friends, we are on chapter 9, right? Yeah. Who's the and with chapter 9, I love the question. It's for any nerd of any sport or um, commentator of history or who's the greatest. Not just who's the greatest disciple, just that question, who is the greatest of all time? I love it. Right? Uh, Muhammad Ali, greatest boxer of all time. Floyd Mayweather can just kick rocks. Michael Jordan. I don't know enough about basketball in the specifics to argue him between LeBron James, but I will say Michael Jordan changed the whole game. We are still wearing shoes with this guy's outline on it. Change it up. Tiger Woods. Morally speaking, the guy lately, but man, there was a decade there of Tiger Woods being the only. It was Tiger and then everybody else in a distant second. Who is who is the best? Who's the greatest president? Who's the greatest musician, guitarist, best singer, best? It's fun, and it's all obviously individualistic. How do you measure it? What is, I obviously will take into consideration influence, because I think Michael Jordan, you might be able to make the argument that statistically speaking LeBron's better than Michael, but you can't argue influence over history. But if you got to go to Jesus, who's the greatest? That feels a little different than just like, hey, Pastor Luke, who's your top 5? Who's your Mount Rushmore of superheroes? Who's the greatest? Asking Jesus, who's the greatest? Well, what does he say? Jesus says, you want to be great in my kingdom? It's the person who loves the most. Not who has perfect attendance at church. Not who gives the most money. Not who's sacrificed necessarily the most. Not who's sings the clearest. Who loves the most. My friends, this is one of the hardest things to practice. That it's not about our accomplishments or our wins, and it's not about our losses. It's not even about our failings. When I look at another human being, is my heart broken open in love and care for them? That's what Jesus is calling me to. This compassionate view towards my neighbor and the person. And if you want to like look up or ascend or hold someone up as an example, that is the quality Jesus says you should be looking for. That is what it means to be the greatest, to be a servant, to see your life as a service for others. I need to be reminded of that time and again. See you around.